Are you looking to start your dietitian private practice without using social media? If so, today's video is created just for you. There are many reasons why you might not yet be ready to use social media. Maybe you feel intimidated. Maybe you don't know what to say and you're just not ready yet to put your face out there or to be consistent, and that's understandable. Now, social media is important for registered dietitians so that you can grow your brand and help you have a way to make sales, but it doesn't have to be the first point or the first place that you start when you are looking to grow your business. So I want to share a way that our clients have been successful, including myself, with making money before using social media or without using social media. The most obvious way to make money as a dietitian without using social media includes in-person marketing. Now, for you introverts out there, you might be feeling scared, but there are easy ways for you to get started, and even within your own community of dietitians. Now, in-person marketing is how most businesses grow, and that's how businesses traditionally have grown over the years without social media and pre-internet. I'll share a story of how I grew my nutrition consulting business without using social media by using in-person marketing. So I looked at my community, and from the community, I found opportunities where nutrition education would help meet the bottom line of certain organizations. So I did teaching, speaking, counseling. I also wrote menus. I helped do menu analysis. I had a lot of jobs where I found opportunities to fill a gap. And one of the jobs I loved the most was nutrition education and speaking and teaching. And I found that there was a need, and there was a department, actually the dental department, and hospital that I worked at that was looking for a nutrition educator, and I filled that gap. And so I did that by networking and letting people know that I was interested in more opportunities besides my 9-to-5 job. So if you work clinical, or maybe you don't work clinical yet, but you're looking to find opportunities, I suggest that you start meeting people in your community, finding out who connects or works or collaborates with nutrition, or who might be a partner that you can affiliate with, and start to build relationships with them, let them know about you, see how you can find ways to help them. For me, when I got started, it was teaching a small class, like a 5-10 minute class about nutrition. And then someone asked me if I wanted to teach another class, and I built a reputation of being a nutrition educator and a speaker. And from there, I got a lot more referrals from people that wanted me to take more opportunities for pay. And I made up to over $1,000 an hour to speak about nutrition education as a private practice consultant in that business. And that's really good money. And that was all from networking in person. So I encourage you to look at your community. If you're not working in clinical, find some community options. It could be a church, it could be any local groups or organizations where you live, and find how you can get involved. It might make sense and be the most practical to get involved with doctors or people that already work with a similar field like therapists, but you'd be surprised that opportunities are everywhere, including food and restaurants, right? Because remember that food can connect people in many different ways, whether it's academic, culinary, or even through the media. So I encourage you to think about opportunities and network. Check out our client, Kristen, and what she has to say about marketing and in-person networking.
I think it's challenging for a lot of dietitians. And one of the other big things I did was try to do networking with people in my community, medical professionals. So I sent out packets that had a letter to doctors and midwives, chiropractors, counselors, just anyone who would maybe work in my niche.
The second most important way to grow your business without using social media as a dietitian includes sharing about who you are and what you do. So many of us, even when we start to network, feel really awkward about being clear about how we can help people. You might not know fully, you might not have a really clear elevator pitch, which is where you explain who you help and why you do what you do. I want you to think about just getting started and thinking of some general way to explain how you help people, and then with time and feedback, you can get more clear about how you position yourself. Now, this is really important because you can do all the marketing in the world and go network with people and offer your services and even support, but if you're not clear with how you help people and why you help people, then people might not remember you. So the action step for developing a simple elevator pitch is start out general if you don't have something specific to say. For example, I help people with IBS decrease their bloat, right? If you don't know how specific you are yet with your messaging, then I suggest you start with, I am a nutrition educator and I like, helping people with healthy eating. So you can start really general, although that doesn't work long term. That's a great way to get started. The last most important tip If you're looking to grow and build your business without using social media as a dietitian, includes focusing on relationships. Now, this tip cannot be overlooked because when you're in business, you're absolutely focusing on relationships, especially a service-based business, whether that be counseling, speaking, teaching, etc. So I want you to think about starting conversations, and this will also help you with feeling more comfortable about building relationships in your local community. Ask people what they need help with, how they're involving nutrition in any capacity with the work that they're doing, or if they know anyone who has a nutrition program or is affiliated with a nutritionist. Having these types of conversations with curiosity can help you build relationships, but also you want to make sure that you're acting from a place of service and you're offering your help and your support and expertise to genuinely support somebody and their objectives, whether that be an entity, an organization, or a person, a human being that might know other people. You'd be surprised once you start connecting with people, building relationships, following up, having conversations, showing up, that work will just show up in front of you and opportunities that you didn't know were there because you took the time of day to build a relationship with somebody. Check out this story from Dietitian Boss alumni Leonilla.
One of my main shifts was to not talk about me only, right? About or like more of scientific information, because that is just so much for busy people and like for moms that are like scrolling really fast on social media. They want something that they can use right away. And so I think just shifting my mindset into, okay, as a mom, right, what do I want to see? Like what are my needs that it's going to help me? And so that was one of the main roadblocks.
Also, check out how she's getting involved with her community.
I have a skilled nursing facility that I go to. I used to have two, but in order for me to grow my business, I have to spend time in my business. And so I wanted to let go of the other one to be able to focus on my business more. I do community events, so community talks, and I charge for that too. And my sister and I partnered with Fresno Unified School District last year for their summer camp. And so where we just spent 3 weeks during the summer teaching children about nutrition, about fitness. And so this year we were lucky, or we are thankful that we also will be doing that, and it's paid for too. So different revenue streams.
Now, if you do use social media, I want you to check out Dietitian Boss alumni Chelsea's story. Now, when it comes to finding people in your target market, did you do that through Instagram, or were you able to do that in person? When you say talking to people, I know you mean have HA. Again, it might not be exactly your story, but they might be within the target market of the HA crowd. So how did you find these people?
Yeah, so I haven't had much like in-person connection, even though I've talked with different doctors who have mentioned that they would like give me some referrals, which is awesome. But the main place that I really find these people is Instagram right now. So
I love it. Thank you for sharing that, because so many dietitians say, I just don't know where to find people. And if you can, first of all, people are everywhere. So you can start broad and just start asking folks about nutrition if you don't know your niche. But in your case, since you do. Now remember, you are not required to use social media when you're trying to grow your business as a dietitian, but using social media can help when you feel ready. Whether you want to use social media or leverage the tips that I shared above, such as building relationships, focusing on your elevator pitch, and then building community relationships and networking, I want you to think about joining the library. We have a monthly membership that's affordable to help you market your business, grow your business, and really create the flexible business of your dreams as a dietitian. You can check the link below to join today.